Gamers, is this working still? Nice. Okay, do I sound alright? And luckily I don't have to update the title card because it's just the same thing we did yesterday. So that's pretty cool. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Is that gonna break it? Hello? There we go. Hey, welcome! So, like I was telling you, last night I finished this map. Why am I here? So, I want to prove that I did it. So, the final 2 dungeons we had to do, because there was 3 wolves left, but only 2 dungeons left. The green wool was in one called... Also, do I sound okay? Everything balanced right? Was in one called The Red Mist Beckons, which was a whole lot like the one we did where we have to bridge through all the clouds, except this time the clouds were all made of gravel, so they would all fall when I activated them, and then there were the Dr. Jenkins gas shooting me the whole time. I did die there, I fell off my bridge, but luckily I didn't have anything important on me when I died. Excellent, good to hear it. So, we got through that one with only 2 tries. And then there was one called Creepy Creeper Castle, which was a big bedrock fortress kind of thing, with the red and black wolves. And the intention is that you're supposed to go through the dungeon, you go this way, and then you get the red wool, and then you go that way, and you get the black wool. And at the end of the dungeon, the 2 wolves are like right next to each other, but there's like a bedrock wall between them, with like horizontal stripes, you know? So you can see through it, but you can't get through it, because you can't break bedrock. But, because I'm a genius, I brought a minecart and a minecart rail with me, and I put the minecart on the other side of the wall, which you can do because there's holes in the wall. And then I got in the minecart through the wall to teleport me through the wall, and then we just got both of them in one trip. So, ta-da! So this map's all done with a final jump count of... Yeah! With a final jump count of 1, because I was stupid and got trapped in that hole. So we've started a new map called Sea of Flame. That's this one. So let me show you the titular Sea of Flame. Actually, let me see if it's nighttime first. And then we'll go check out the titular Sea of Flame. So there's this railway line, which is really convenient because trying to go up all these stairs would be a gigantic pain in the ass if not for the railway that just takes me up. It is hot. You'll see in a second here. I put a little door here. So here's the titular Sea of Flame. It's all the lava. So the way that what we've done so far in this map is we spawned over on that little obsidian platform right there. And luckily the spawn point is raised 1 block up. So I was able to walk off the edge and land on this piece of sand right here. And then I dug my way through the island because it's sand, right? So we dug through this whole island around here, around the edge, got to this point, and came around here, put out that fire. Yeah, no, this definitely is a harder start. I punched through some rocks right here to get to this railway line, which I could then walk down and get to that base. In the base, there's these ladders, so I got the ladders and went up this thing. There was a tree at the top of this, but I dug the tree. And then I made, using some of the sandstone from that base, I made this little bridge over to this place over here with this big pig statue. Give me a minute. And we wanted to go here because there's a big pig statue. So already, you know, it's worth going to. Yeah, one thing that this map does really well is those railway lines. So he gives you a lot of like railway making supply kit things, so you can make your own little railways between places, and the travel time's not quite so long. I think that's a really good feature. So I dug the pig's toe because the toe was made of dirt, and so I wanted dirt. The rest of the pigs made a netherrack, and I didn't want the netherrack, but now that I think about it, maybe I actually do want the netherrack, so I'm going to grab some netherrack. Because one thing that's tricky about this map, remember I was telling you how in some of the maps they sort of are resource low and genuinely finding dirt is kind of a challenge? This one's not like that bad for it because there's plenty of dirt here, but there's not dirt like all over the place. So it is worth making a beeline and specifically picking up dirt when you can. That's a zombie Dr. Jenkins, we're fine. So I'm gonna dig some of this. And then you see that there's more dirt here in those little toes. So I'm going to go ahead and get this. Now it is dark here, which is a concern. I don't have... My supplies are still pretty limited. I have the ladders, which is great as far as jump replacement goes. And I have, you know, the supplies to make tools, which is really good. So we get some more of those. We also came back here to what's probably the hardest dungeon in the map, but I went ahead and gave it a shot. So the netherrack is a little bit interesting. If you set it on fire, like these here, it will never go off. It stays on fire forever. So it can kind of be used as like a makeshift light source. Come in here. And this is the dungeon. So all these chests are full of pants and signs, except for one of them, which has the brown wool in it, which I think is pretty funny. And all the way at the back here, there is a wool box, but there was just a stick in the chest. There wasn't actually wool in it, so you have to search through and find the one instead. So that's very funny. The thing with netherrack though is a very weak block. So like creeper explosions, gas shots, that kind of thing will destroy the netherrack. So it's not a great material. So this dungeon is Dungeon 13, Vault of Relics. There's another dungeon over here, Shut Up Spiders. This one's a real dungeon. I don't want to do that one yet. I'm not nearly geared out enough to do Shut Up Spiders. But we need to bridge a lot in this map, and there's a lot of netherrack here, so this is a pretty good bridging material, if nothing else. Yep, no, that's going to be a... We'll come back here later. So you notice that those were dungeons 12 and 13, which corresponds to being the 12th and 13th wool on the monument. Like I was saying, though, once again, brown wool is a bit of a joke, which I think is pretty funny. Here's the titular Sea of Flame, by the way. So there's a volcano over there, some weird obsidian spires over on the right. This is the spawn island. One thing that Sea of Flame and Infernal Sky have in common is that they were both made as survival maps first, and then retrofitted with the Complete the Monument dungeons and stuff. I think maybe just this part was the original survival map, and everything else got added, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I never played it as a survival map. But that's why I wanted to go ahead and do this one next, is because these two are like the oldest, you know? We also, so we can hop out here. I've started making a little base right here, so we can plonk our chest down there. This chest just has everything in it. There's some dirt. We also have back here, oh, so in this room here, off to the side, this is the Victory Monument. I went ahead and added this little doojiggy here to store the extra wools. And then as you see, I've got the brown wool already on there. We can come this ways. Over to the left here is a mushroom farm. Now this mushroom farm is really bad because the way that it works is terrible. So you flip this lever and it turns on the lights in this room with like pistons and stuff. But it spawns mobs all the time. Now the thing with mushrooms is that mushrooms do grow, but they only grow when it's fairly dark. But like that's not the way to do it. I also dug out this. Okay, so I didn't dig this room. This room was here. I just expanded it a bit. I think this is tall enough for trees to grow. So hopefully that's fine, and we can grow some trees. Yeah, I could plant the trees in here, but then they'd be off center and it'd drive me nuts. Now, so I put a door there. I made that weird hashtag of cobblestone. So see, like, there are mushrooms in here. So it does work as a mushroom farm, but it also spawns creepers. So it's, like, not great. One thing I'd like to do is move that lever to be closer to where the door is. Because I put the door all the way back there, but the lever's all the way up here, so I can't flip the lever without coming into the farm. Anyway, we also want to move some of these mushrooms, because they're all right next to each other. So if I put like one here and like one there, they'll be more likely to spread if I do that. There's also this little railway station in here, so I want to grab these supplies out of here. Can I hold all of them? I can, but I can't take the chest with me. You know what? Let's put this minecart on the track. Yeah, so the way that mushroom growth works is when it's dark enough for them and they're like hanging out, they can spread to any block next to them, like on the same level or one block up or one block down, I think. I think that's how it works. Not 100%. But it doesn't matter what the block is that they're spreading to, is the idea. Let's go ahead and put that there. So this first chest here is for minecarts, because it's close to the minecart rail, so we'll put the minecarts away in there. That's for wood, that's for signs, that's for pants, that's for everything, and then this will be for more everything. I'm thinking I want this one to be for cobblestones. So let's move everything to the everything chest. We also have paintings, so we can throw up some paintings and see what we get. So that should be pretty fun. Grab the cobblestone and then just put them right back. There we go. So I need another sign. Here's one. And we'll go ahead and call this cobblestones. Boop, boop. And we can get some paintings. This drives me nuts too. So over on this side, there is like there's this like 2-block obsidian thing, and then lapis, and then lapis. And over on this side, there's this 2-block obsidian thing, and then one like why is there not? There should be 2. So very cool. Let's put that one up there. That's a good one. Up there. Oh, we got a big one. Oh, we got another big one. Nice. Oh, this one's pretty good. It's around the corner. Right? That's a good one. We got Tony Hawk. I got that one again. Hang on, we got 2 of the same one right in a row. It's a. That's wow. Okay. Yeah. That's 2 of the same one. Okay, you know what? Clearly this one is just meant to be the same as this one, so let's just leave that up. Oh, good one. And then, okay, there. So it did German as well. Break this. So we've now decorated. I think it looks pretty good. What do you think? This is a good set of paintings? Let's put one up here. These should be both the tall ones. There we go. That is what I call decorated right there. Yeah, I really like this one. Okay, so what I wanted to do was knock this down and then rebuild it a little further in. Also, I meant to get a pressure plate, but I forgot, so we'll do that next time. I want to do a couple just random kind of chores around the base because I want to see if I can grow trees in here or not. Because I might need to dig out the top of the tree farm, make it one further up, but I don't think I do. So the trees won't grow if I have the area unloaded. So I kind of need to hang out nearby and see if they'll grow or not. So I'm making the door this shape because there's no enemies in this version that can fit through a 1x1 hole. Spiders are 2 wide and 1 tall, so they can't fit through here because there's 1 block horizontally, and every other enemy is 2 blocks tall, 1 block wide, so they can't fit because there's these blocks in the way. That's the idea. So there's still, this switch is kind of in an inconvenient place. So what I'm going to do eventually is punch out this piece of obsidian and then move that lever. Small zombies are not a thing yet, yeah. To like here instead. But to punch out the obsidian is going to take forever. So I won't make you sit through that because that'd be awful. And okay, have we grown any trees yet? Okay, so no trees yet. I'm not convinced I can grow trees. It might be 1 block too short. A good test would be if I could get some bone meal. Yeah, but no. Not a fan of the tiny zombies. So, pretty happy that we don't have to deal with them. Let's get a pressure plate. And then I'm going to swing around, pick up that extra minecart, and then head back up to the surface. I think I put my ladders away too. I should probably get them. How did Rain World go? I had to miss most of it. Did we win? Or are we still raining? So I'll dig this. So over here, this glass part, that is where my base is. You see? So I could make a tunnel through this glass and get straight to this bit of the railway, which I'll probably do. Nice! I'm going to dig these slabs because I'm intending to replace this with a wall. There we go. Yeah, me neither. I can't... Rain World's a hard game for me to follow. I don't really know what's happening in it. Like, I don't get what's happening or where you go or... There's also 2 I hate water guys, but that's fine because we're playing Sea of Flame, so like, I feel like hating water is thematically appropriate, you know? Okay, so here's my crap. We'll get some slabs, we'll get some ladders. I have pants on, so that's good. I could eat the cookies to heal. Let's do that. And then, do I need any more tools? Let me get some cobblestones. We hate water. Let me make some more slabs with the stones. Okay, excellent. Let's head upstairs. And let's see if we can make our way to what is actually the first dungeon. Okay, I say that. I don't have any torches. We probably want those. I could make torches. Oh wait, so here's my idea. First, I'm going to grab some dirt and a birch sapling. And we're going to then get 8 of these woods. Put them in there. That's going to make 8 charcoals, which we can turn into torches. But while we wait for that, I can head up here, hop out of there, and then make my way around to, like, actually be on the island here. So, oh, there's a bone. We want that. This is really good. So if we have a bone, we can turn that into bone meal. And if you use bone meal on a tree, it will grow the tree instantly, if it's able to grow. So we can use that bone meal to test whether or not the farm is actually tall enough to grow trees or not. I'm digging up this sand, not really for any reason, just because it's, you know, annoying me. There's not really a play here. I'm just doing this. Very good. Oh, another bone. Give me that. So, I'm going to put a slab here. And then another one here. And then I can put dirt there, plant a tree on it. That should be far enough away from the lava that the tree won't burn. Yeah, I don't think that sign was about much of anything, to be honest with you. I think there's one sign around here that kind of explains it. Let's see if we can find it. Ran out of shovel. Yeah, the pressure plates are to cause neat-looking fires. I think the signs are for the same thing. It's just so that the lava will cause fires in an interesting pattern. So it's a little bit of that classic lol random 2012 humor, and it's a little bit of, I was going to put a sign here, so let me write something on it. I am collecting the pressure plates for a reason. The reason's incredibly stupid, but you can burn wooden pressure plates in a furnace, and since we don't have coal or a good source of wood at the moment, these are actually, each pressure plate can cook, I think, 1.5 items, so like 3 pressure plates. Yeah, exactly. So I think we need 3 pressure plates to cook like 2 items. So it's not like a great rate, but it's better than like not being able to at all. So yeah, this will grow. We can dig this. That one piece of sand, I mean, that's just stuck there. What's this say? Yeah, so these signs here, actually I am gonna hop down here. For super hostile veterans, which I think is super funny because this was like the second map in the CTM thing. So now if you play this one at all, you're a super hostile veteran. Don't be sad, everything changes with time. New adventures and new locations await you. So that is what I was saying about how this map is a retrofitted, updated version of a previous map in a different like style, with like locations and stuff swapped around. Alright, that should be enough sand. So I wanted to plant this tree up here. We can head back into the base now. That way we at least have a tree trying to grow. Why is there a sign there? Okay, so this sign, I believe Cleo is a Minecraft YouTuber of the time, and so the dev left in a handful of random references for specific people. He was pretty sure we're going to play his map. One of them, that big pig statue, that's also a reference. I believe the story is that someone was playing the original map, like the survival one, and built a big pig statue like that, and then had like a hard drive crash or something. So the statue got, it got erased from existence. So he rebuilt the statue in the new version of the map, I think is the story. I'm not 100% sure. So I got this sign to go here. And then, so let me take the bones and see if we can, see if we can grow a tree, or if I don't have, if the room's not big enough. If we can grow a tree, we're in good shape. If we can't, we're still in shape. I just need to dig out one more block of the ceiling. Can I grow you? Okay, so it ate my bone meal and didn't grow, so that means the ceiling's not tall enough yet. I'll only do this one for now. I'll do, I'll get the rest of the room embiggened. Like, if you said you had to go get lunch, so whenever you leave, I can come and just embiggen this room, because this will be not very interesting. But as far as Infernal Sky goes, I think it's a lot of fun, but it's really hard to, like, I wouldn't tell someone like, oh hey, so you like Minecraft? Why not play a really old version of the game and play this really old map? You know what I mean? Like, it definitely shows its age. I mean, I like playing it, and there's definitely decisions made in it that, like, There we go. So now, ooh, that's interesting. I can see through the world. Let's just not worry about that. There's definitely decisions made in it that, like, you can tell it was still towards the beginning of figuring out, like, what makes for a fun, what makes for a fun map here, you know? But, okay, so that is how tall, the room needs to be that tall in order to grow trees. So, that's good to know. Luckily, as you saw, I can reach that height. I just need to put down some slabs. So I will get that up. I'll get that fixed, like, off camera. Oh, sounds good. I'll fix it now then. That's perfect. I'll be here doing this. Come on, you can reach that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, good. Come on, you can reach that. Excellent. A couple more. Then get that out of there, get you in there. Okay, got that one. Got that one. There we go. Nice. Dig these back up. And then let's just confirm that this tree can grow. Ooh, no, it still can't. What's in its way? I'm not seeing anything. Am I stupid? I don't know what its problem is. There we go. And then knock this one out. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, dig this back. Plonk that down there. Do that. Okay, come on, you can reach this one. There we go. Where did you come from? Ow. Oh, is it dark like right in that spot? Interesting. Probably makes more sense to dig this one out, right? Ooh. So I think this was on a torch there. Let's see, so there's a torch here. It could be there. There we go. Okay, good. So then I need to put a torch on a block right here. And then do that. Need to get redstone and another torch. There's a redstone torch. There's redstone. We're out of music. Let's do that, and then that'll do. So I'm not quite sure where this is going to connect through. So we pop in here. This one needs a torch on it. Redstone blocks there. If I put you here, does that work? Yeah, and then undo that. Yep, perfect. So fill that back up with stone. Turn that off. Grab the sign. Nice. Make a little wall here. There we go. We can do another layer up. There we go. It's good enough. And then pop back through here, flip that. Keep doing this. Oh. Come on, you can reach. There we go. And then plonk one there. You can reach that, come on. No? Okay. So if I do another extension to this, which I probably will, because 4 trees is not that many, I will probably go up a level, dig it out, and then you dig out the floor, right? That seems like a smart way to do it. Rather than going in and retroactively trying to increase the ceiling height. Put that there. But yeah, so we're doing all this. We need wood because I want to make torches. And the only source of coal I have is charcoal, which is quite convenient, but uses a lot of wood. So it's a lot better to have coal instead of charcoal. Dig that out, dig that out. I think I'm not quite going to be able to reach. Go ahead and throw that block down there. Get rid of that. Excellent. And then get those. Get this corner. Come on, you can reach that. Nice. I am wondering how long it's going to be until I just dig into a dungeon or something. Like, there's only so much space you'd think that I can dig before we hit something important. Alright, probably need a new pickaxe. Good. Good. Excellent. That cleans that up. I think there's just those 3 left. I'm gonna plonk that down. Get that. Get that. Come on. There we go. Let's see. I think that is a flat ceiling. Looks good to me. Okay, excellent. Let's go put some of this stuff away. So we need to put sign in the signs chest. There you go. And then the cobblestone in the cobblestone chest. And then the everything in the everything chest. Very good. And then let's see. Probably need some new tools. Oh, I had wood. Wood goes in the wood chest. I'm gonna do that. Grab this. Let me get some cobblestones. We need new tools. So let's make a axe, a shovel, probably 2 pickaxes. They're probably the most useful. Very good. Let's see, wood. Go ahead and grab 2 bits of wood for 16 sticks. Okay, we only have 8 charcoals. Let's throw on the rest of the wood. There we go. Hang on to that for now. Let's go ahead and extend the rail line. So it's going to go in there. To dig these out. And then we can put that in there. Bam. So that's good. Glowstone goes in the everything chest, but I do need powered rails, redstone torches, awesome. Can dig through this. Then through here. Now I do need to be careful, since I can't jump. If I fall in one of these little holes next to the railway, I can't get out of there. I mean, I could because I have slabs, but... so we'll go ahead and put some cobblestones in this gap. Perfect. I'll go and dig this up. Which way do I want to go more? I think we want to go this way more initially here. So let's dig that up. And then put a powered rail here. Power that on. Give me that. Go ahead and put a slab next to it so I can climb up. Do that. Cool. Is this like... Yeah, that's how that works. That flips the... We can put a lever there. Probably. Okay, so up and then over roots. There. This probably ought to be a booster track. Put a torch here and then make this a booster track. Break this one. And then there. Okay, so that's pretty good. And then make this a booster track here. There. I put all this junk away. Lever. Do we not have one? No, we have 64. Okay, good. And we have some buttons as well. So we can put buttons here and there. And I think this will work. Yeah, there we go. Nice. So heading down this ways. I should bring a minecart in case I fall. And some more cobblestone in case I need to extend that wall some more. Cob me up. And then... Alright, so redstone torches go in the everything box. What else was I going to get? Minecart. Give me that. So again, don't want to fall in the little hole here because I couldn't get back out of it. I think we just box this all in. Now mobs can spawn up there. I don't really care. I don't think this needs to be here. I can dig these up. And just connect that way. Because I'm not going to use this as the rail station. It'll be back at the other end. So give me all this. Perfect. And then we know that this away So this way is Molten Depths. Not Depth Sea. There we go. And then over this other way is Pig Statue. Nice. So I can flip this lever to go either way. We'll put it on Pig Statue. Let's go ahead and throw some stuff in the chest again. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of the lever. Cobblestones. More like, actually, no, I might need the cobblestones. Give me those back. And then over here for torches. Perfect. Give me all those. Let's grab a booster rail and a single button. Nice. Plonk that down there, hop in, push the button. Okie dokie, so now we're up here. Break that. I think I'm going to do a little corner. And then put the button there. Perfect. Is it nighttime? No, it's daytime. Has our tree grown? Has not. Awesome. Can I like get through here? Not really. What's the next thing to do? Get these. Guess we could gather more pressure plates. Here's some. Should be careful. These sands could fall. I don't think they do that. I mean, they definitely do that. I don't think this particular sand does that. There's the deep lore. And then come through here, get this. Put that out. I think I want to go over here. Oh. Grab these. Put that out, get this. This one, dig that. Give me that as well. Okay, perfect. But more pressure plates. I know you can get coal and get quite a lot of it. I don't quite remember where it is. So go ahead and dig this out so I can't get stuck in here. Perfect. And then let's go ahead and throw a slab right there so we can get back out. Dig this sand. Nice. Dig that. Nice. Don't fall in that hole. Let's fill that in. I've been there before and don't want to be there again. We could go get that string. I don't know what we'd use it for, but like we could do that. Ooh, pressure plate. Gimme. Nice. Let's go ahead and clean this out a little. There we go. Don't think I can get that one. I could get this one. Gimme. Oh, we did get it. Nice. We can get that. And we can get this. There's a block of cobblestone over there. Maybe I put this here, but I remember last time that there was cobblestone, there was like a secret treasure chest. Anything in here? Nice. I'm leaving that up. Go through this way. Oh, that's the railway. I probably don't want to expose that to the world, huh? Let's just cover that back up. Put that there, and then cover that, and then there we go. Good as new. No one will know. Dig this sand out. Get the pressure plate stuff here. Nice. Do this to kind of shore that up a bit. Hey, welcome back. I found something pretty exciting. I think you're gonna like it. It's this big tall pillar of gravel. What do you think? Do you like it? No, so if we dig the gravel and then dig this, there's a chest underneath it. And there's a bunch of stuff in here. So this is really good, especially the torches. So we definitely want that. I'm also going to dig these up. And then I'm also going to dig the chest itself. So I put sand there. Yeah. I also found something else fun. So over in this thing, I was just going around doing some chores and cleaning up all these pressure plates. There was this spot here marked with these 2 bits of cobblestone where there's a treasure chest with 3 birch saplings in it. And I noticed as I was collecting pressure plates, there's another one right here. I put these back, but we got the Yo Dog from 2012 meme, and the chest is full of other chests. So we'll take that and dig this. And then one other thing I wanted to point out, I found the lore of the map. So we can read that and see how close I was. Oh, also the tree grew. Nice. We don't want to fall in that hole, ideally. So here, over there, this little block is the spawn platform. And so on the back of these signs is the lore. So this is from the map author. The original first 3 maps were pure survival with no goal or anything. Like all other survival maps, you just kind of derped around. And the fact that, again, 2012, it wasn't until the 4th map, Kaizo Caverns, that added the Victory Monument system, went back and added the wool and Victory Monument to the first 3 maps, but it was not the best. They were not really designed for it, so I'm remaking them into proper CTM maps. So, this is a remake of the old Sea of Flames. There you go. So, that's why this is technically Sea of Flame 2 and Infernal Skies 2, is because the first one was the pure survival version, and this is the remake, essentially, where he took like ideas from it and some of the areas, but like it wasn't quite so much just throw Victory Monuments and wool in there and call it a day, but it was halfway between. You get what I'm saying? I think it's really cool. So when he says first 3 maps, there's also one called, I believe, Endless Deep, that is water themed. So there's like water, there's the Sea of Flame, which is lava, and then there's the Infernal Sky, which is just over just nothing. But Endless Deep is really bad. So I usually just skip that one. I think also Endless Deep never got like proper remade, you know? Like there's not like an Endless Deep 2, it's just Endless Deep. Let's pop this down here. Void theme is Infernal Sky. I also cleaned up a little bit, so you're gonna be real excited to see this. First, I'm super happy that we got torches. That's great. So this railway now turns right here and then stops. So I have these 2 buttons installed now. So this button will take me that way. This button will take me this way. And if we go this ways, I put these signs up. This way is to Molten Depths. This way is to the Big Pig statue. And I learned where those things went because over here, there's this little like train station bit where this connects to the mushroom farm, but I just went ahead and just roped it off. And there was a switch here that would switch this block, but we didn't need to do that. I'm going to pop a hole in the roof here though, and put some torches up because I don't want mobs spawning on top of this thing. So give me just a minute. That'll be good. We can switch this lever, and that switches the way the track goes. So that's fun. I also, since we got the chest full of chests, I can now put way more chests. Look at that, so many. So now we're cooking. Here's the everything chest. So let's put some signs in the signs chest. I'm going to make a new everything chest all the way at the end here. Cobblestone has its own chest though. So wood, I have a chest for wood. It is this one. And I have a chest for cobblestone. It's this one. Let me grab some of these things. Exactly, yeah. So give me a moment to sort of organize some of this stuff because it's driving me nuts. One thing with maps like this, where there's a lot of like treasure to collect, is that you totally could make I have wood now, right? Like I can grow trees, so I could just make a bunch of chests. But instead of doing that, where did I use 3 torches? Anyway, what I can do instead is just like find the loot and then use those chests, right? So anytime I make a chest in one of these, I feel like I'm kind of wasting my resources because I could just get them for free instead, right? So let's put these guys away. Very good. One more round of putting stuff away. Oh, that one's full, so we'll do this. Okay, so I'm thinking that this chest is going to be for, like, minecart rails. Yeah, right? It's fun. Like, oh, all this stuff I got, I found on my adventures, right? It's not like, oh, I made them, you know? So we'll do rails at the top, and then we'll have powered rails down here at the bottom, and detector rails over there. So I'm thinking, let me get some more signs. We also want one for, let's do like redstone. So that's going to be redstone, redstone torch, redstone, torches, buttons, levers. I guess pistons and doors are redstone, kind of. Pressure plates are redstone. Okay, sick. So we'll do redstone, and then we'll do redstone torches, and then we'll do levers and buttons and stuff activated by it along the bottom. And then I'm going to throw the pressure plates in here. That's why I collected so many. Hey, it's going well. We finished Infernal Sky. I had to jump once because I fell in a little hole and was trapped. It was completely my fault. You don't have to jump ever, but I did end up with one jump. So if you want to see a full jumpless playthrough, you need to, you'll have to play it yourself. But we've started another one. This one's Sea of Flame. And it's going pretty well. I've found the Victory Monument is just over here, back there. I've already got the brown wool. And I just found a chest full of other chests. So I'm sort of taking the moment to organize my supplies a little bit. So there we go. That's probably good enough for now. Let's go ahead and put the signs away. I'm going to sleep because I think it's nighttime, and then we can go to the first dungeon. So to get to the dungeon, I think we need some cobblestone. That's going to be in this one. And we need a minecart. So one thing I like about this map a lot is that he takes advantage of minecart tracks to make these little railways going back and forth between important areas. So you can get back and forth a lot faster than in Infernal Sky, where you're just kind of walking back and forth. Oh, there's a creeper. Get over here. Come here. So if you look all around, you'll see the titular Sea of Flame. Ideally we don't fall in. So we're heading for this volcano there. That guy. That's a little lookout point to see the big pig statue. I've already been to the big pig statue. It's actually relevant because the pig statue, like the nostrils and some of the toes, are made out of dirt. And there's not a lot of dirt to go around on this island here. It's mostly sand and gravel and stone. So we actually needed the dirt to be able to grow anything. But I've dug out our room for some trees now. So we're pretty good on that front. Or at least should be. So we want to get over there. One good thing about building bridges like this through the lava is I don't need to light them up. The lava does it for me. So that's pretty convenient. Gonna make a little staircase here. Yeah, this is like not even the right lava texture. So if we turn off my Dr. Jenkins pack, it's supposed to look more like this. I don't know why my texture pack breaks the lava, but it does. So we just have to deal with it. I don't know why it looks like this. It's not supposed to. That's too old even for this version. Alright, so this is Kilauea Prime. So it sounds pretty nice. Right? Yeah. Yeah. But obviously we have to have the Dr. Jenkins mobs, so we'll just have to deal with the having the wrong lava. Can I get up here? Yeah, okay, good. Now I could just use the ladders. And some would argue I probably should just use the ladders. I'm not doing that though. Let's go ahead and dig this off. And then dig this. Okay, we're now in the volcano. It's true. If you can't do a jumpless challenge without Dr. Jenkins. So there's this room, and then over this way is the path to this big scary temple. We don't want to go there yet. It's too scary. So we want to keep going around here, down this staircase. Which is like really annoying. Like, why is this one a stair? I guess it's like the I don't know. I don't quite understand the design of this, but conveniently we don't have to jump to get up and down it. That is so true. Having Dr. Jenkins means that we're too scared to jump. This chest is just full of a bunch of random crap, so that's pretty good. We'll take that out. Here's Dungeon 3, Halls of Flame North. And Dungeon 4, Halls of Flame South. I think we want to do... I thought this was... I always do this as Dungeon 1. But I guess I got the order wrong. But I think we want to go thisly ways first. So let's check out this side first. Can light this room up a little bit. And it looks like there's nothing here. Wrong. It's a chest. It's behind the netherrack. Oldest trick in the book. Now, is there anything good in it? Yes. Now, I actually didn't know whether or not there's anything good in this chest. So we'll dig that up. Go ahead and put a torch down. I like to dig up the chests after I loot them, because then if I run through the same area again, I don't get confused. Like, oh, oh, a chest. Oh, it's empty, right? So you know where you've been, and you can. All right. So here's some little rooms. Okay, it looks like no one's in this one. How about back here? Okay, more stuff. Good. All sorts of golden tools. So this is this syringe looking thing is a golden sword. I retextured specifically the golden sword because I wanted the... Ooh! This is a good chest for the no jumping challenge. Let's take these. I wanted these zombie pigments in the nether to hold syringes because they're Dr. Jenkins. Like, I didn't think golden sword was... So that's why the golden sword looks like this. That's one of the few items I've retextured. I gotta put new music on. I also did slime balls, as I've mentioned, and I did the sticky piston. I made the sticky piston blue instead of green. Here's a bunch of empty bowls if we need that. Here is another chest of just random crap. So like I was saying, this map is really good for handing out like minecart tracks. So you can build your own little railways between different locations so the travel's a bit faster. This is a good one. I'll take the wood. We can take this stuff. One jump in Minecraft will get Dr. Jenkins mad. So true. So I've explored this little room. Let's see if we can get in here. There's a Dr. Jenkins. There's two Dr. Jenkins. I think we can deal with them. Got him. Good. Go ahead and light this up. I hear a spider. This is... okay, nothing in here is that exciting. Mushrooms are kind of good, but we already have those. I'll take the sugarcane, but I'll never do anything with it. Alright, so inventory's full. Let's make a tactical retreat here. I think the play is going to be to dump a bunch of chests at the entrance to the dungeon as we loot everything, and then fill these bad boys up, and then take them all out later, rather than running all the way back right now. Let's keep the cobblestone. Keep the sand. Don't need that. Don't need all these ladders. Put that in there. And then we'll do another chest here. One there. Have some sand. Okay, so now I've made a bunch more space so I can go collect more crap. That's kind of my plan here. How are y'all doing today? Doing well? I don't usually... I'm not sure if streaming on Saturday is going to be a common thing, but I just really wanted to play more of this. I was having a lot of fun with it. So, is any of this worth taking? This one is. We'll get this. Golden tools, you probably know this already, are really, really fast, but they break also super duper fast. So, that's good. Good to hear it. So, like, they're kind of worth taking, but not really. If I need to just mow through, like, a ton of cobblestone, it is kind of effective to just get, like, 30 golden pickaxes and just go to town with it. Which game? I've played a couple of board games that aren't very good. If you care to share. No, give me my sword back. Put all this stuff in here. I haven't heard of that one. Is there loot? No, there's not coal already in there. Just checking. I think the chest full of golden tools and then the chest full of bowls probably aren't worth dealing with. Nothing in here. Yeah, feel free to feel free to do whatever. No one in here looks like. Put that up. Okay, so this chest. This is another good jumping chest because we get stairs. So that's pretty convenient for us. That's part of the reason I wanted to do this dungeon first, even if it's not 10. I thought it was dungeon number 1. Apparently it's not. But even if it's not number 1, it's still got lots of stuff in it we can take. Like that chest full of ladders. We got real lucky because the there's a skeleton. That's not lucky. The initial... I took a lot of damage there killing that guy. When we started the map, I was able to get to the victory monument pretty quickly. That's quite the name. Oh. Okay, good. He just walked into the lava. It's very convenient for me. And in the little base that's pre-built by the victory monument, which is where we're hanging out now. Well, not now. Now we're in a dungeon, but where my base is. There was a chest that had a full stack of ladders in it, which is the 49 that you see right here. Yeah, fair enough. Sometimes I played a game with my brother sort of recently, and it was like, man, this game is not very fun, but I like a lot of the ideas in it. If they just did it like a little bit better, this could be really good. Let's see if I can get this guy to fall in the lava. Will you just... Okay, so I need you to come this way. Will you fall in the lava? Yes. Nice. Do these have... Oh, these all have coal in them. Now we're talking. Give me that. So yeah, I was... one thing I was a little concerned about is I don't have coal. And now I do have coal, so we're in great shape. There's a lot of these guys here. How about if you fall in the lava? Yeah, exactly. It was this game, and with the theme was like you're like witches like making potions, and I liked the ideas of it, but the actual like way that some of them were implemented was like, oh, this doesn't really work at all. I think it was called like whirling witchcraft. So I liked a lot the way that like making the potions worked. Like you had these little red and green and stuff cubes, and those were like the different potion ingredients. And then you would make little recipes. But what you did with the potions was that each one would like, you transform 2 green cubes into 1 blue cube or something like that. And then you would give the cubes to your opponent, but the idea being that you're trying to like give them so many cubes they couldn't hold all of them. But it's like, why am I giving my opponent a bunch of cubes that they're just going to turn into a bunch of shit and give back to me? Like, it's like I'm helping you with this. So I thought that was a little bit weird. So I kind of almost felt like the best strategy was to just not do anything, and then your opponent couldn't do anything because they weren't getting any little cubes to make potions out of. But then that's also super boring. Because now just no one's doing anything? I still kind of think maybe we played it wrong. Oh, what's that one like? So I've looted this room. This is great because all these furnaces had coal in them, so that's fantastic. I don't know where you dig coal yet in this map, but now we have coal because I just got a crap ton of it, so it's really good. Yeah, that sounds not only similar, but also like it'd be very fun. Let's see, throw these torches down here. So I think there might be, the way that this juts out, there might be something underneath it. Nope, there's not. Okay, cool. Oh, there's the Dr. Jenkins. Got him. There's another Dr. Jenkins. I think there must be a zombie spawner in this room to the left, given that there's... Oh, there's also a creeper. So it's 3 hits with a stone sword to kill things, it seems like. So we can keep that in mind. There's a zombie. I do not have that. Maybe I should pick it up. It's probably on sale right now, right? Since everything is. Thank you. I appreciate it. I saw another creeper spawn. I'm trying to throw down enough torches in this room to make them not do that. Get over here. There we go. Torch, torch, torch. Ooh, okay. There is a chest in here. Was it worth it? Yes, actually, this one's got a lot of good stuff in it. Can I take all of this? We can. Okay, awesome. Yeah, it absolutely is. I think my brother played Tabletop Sim, or got it, and it's like, yeah, it's a fun way to play all sorts of tabletop games, but it is also, you know, obviously if you're able to play the game physically, it's like, I mean, that works a bit better, but a lot of the time there's a reason you're using the simulators because you can't play it physically, right? So yeah, I think it sounds like it does its job very well. Let's go ahead and dump all this stuff off. That chest is full. Go ahead and put some in here. Oh no, I want the torches. You ever played Smash Up? It's a card game. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't hit. Like, if you have Tabletop Simulator and I want to play this one particular game with it, right? Like, it's not going to be as good at that as owning that game and playing it. Yeah, I love Smash Up. I play it a lot. The one... You can play it with two... So, oh, by the way, the wool's up there. We want to get up there. You can play it with 2 people, but it's really boring with 2 people. So I always want to play it with 3 or 4. And it's hard to get 3 or 4 people together to play it. But what can you do? Ooh, okay, he's outsmarted me. So I wanted to just cheese it. Yeah, fair enough. I like it a lot. I wanted to just cheese this by digging straight to the wool there. But there's this bedrock wall in my way. Luckily, I can go around the wall here. Let's see where this puts me at. Do you remember any sets you liked? One that one of the newer ones, you probably don't even haven't played it, that I can't stand is the penguins, and their gimmick is they have lots of ways to like reveal their God, what is it? Instead of playing their minion normally, they can like reveal cards from their deck until they hit a minion and then play that one. And it's so irritating because they're really good at just playing a bunch of guys, but not playing guys with any kind of strategy. It's just like playing whoever happens to be there. Robots are fun. That's a really good one. Okay, so I have gone all the way and hit more bedrock. So perhaps I've gone too far. Let's go down a little bit. This is dangerous because I can't jump, but we have some slabs, so we can do this. So whenever my brother is really good at the game. I'm like pretty good at it. But whenever he plays penguins, it is like, okay, this takes so long because you keep searching your deck for all these dudes, and it's like, oh my gosh. But when I play them, they're not that good. I just like get random minions that don't synergize. I don't know. I don't quite know what I'm doing. If I hit F3, so there's spiders right below me. So I'm right above something important. Oh, speaking of right above something important, check this out. Look what we randomly stumbled into. Go ahead and dig this. Haha! So knock that out. Ladder me up. Okay, and that's that dungeon done. So we can grab the wool here. Knock that out. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, so they took this out at some point, but in this particular version, when you hit F3, all the mobs get this little number above their head. So all those guys are spiders, and you can kind of use it like as a like, you know, is there an open space below me, or is it, you know, is it just wall below me? So to do this one, by the way, you're supposed to like go down these stairs, and then there's this like, there's all the spiders, by the way. There's this like grid on the floor you see where there's like holes and then non-holes, and the spiders don't have any trouble with the grid because they're 2 blocks wide, so they can't fall down those holes. But I'm 1 block wide, so I can fall down those holes, which is a problem. Although it works the other way too. Like if I whack this guy, he can't get me because he's too big to fit through the door. Either way, let's get out of there. I'm gonna go ahead and dump this stuff off in my little landing station, and then go check out the other side. Exactly right. Nice. I might have to get that then. I figured it'd be on sale because everything's on sale right now, isn't it? Throw that 1 brick in there. Actually, give me the cobblestone back. Give me the 1 brick back. This chest can go with that chest. Okay, good. I only got 4 slabs left, but we're good. So this part over here, The previous bit of the dungeon, as you saw, was a bunch of very small, constrained kind of rooms with like maybe 1 or 2 spawners in. This half over here is like exactly the opposite. Oh, there's a spider. It's this big ass room with just a whole bunch of these things in it. So, bit of a change of pace. I'm going to light up this opening area here so that I have somewhere to retreat to. Obviously, the light does not do anything to monsters. Okay, so it does make spiders neutral to me, which is good. Let's swing around the edge of this thing here. I don't want anything to spawn over here and like jump scare me. Awesome. Oh yeah, like in the mines or whatever. Yeah, you get this big ass underground room that just goes on for, you know, forever, right? So kill that guy, kill this guy. So we can head up here. Yeah. And then this is Lord of the Halls of Flame. So, you know, but it's made of gravel. So you know what that means. Is that we are going to dig up this grave. All set. As you can see, there's a bunch of chests down here. Nice. This one, food. Surprised it's still good. This one, torches and stuff. This one, torches and stuff. So, dude had some pretty good stuff on him. Let's climb on down in here. Do I have room for all this? I probably don't. No, yeah, I don't. I'm not gonna have room for all this stuff. So let's grab these. Yeah, that's the big twist, is that the guy was actually made out of chests. He was not a man at all. Let's go ahead and use my slabs to get back up out of here. Let's dump some of this stuff off, and then I'll go grab the other chest. And I just got boatloads more torches, so I can make some more progress into that room. The best way I know of to progress... Okay, so there's 2 ways I could progress that dungeon. One is if I knew what I was doing, I could like dig under the whole thing until I hit the place where the wool was and then pop up and grab it. I do not know where that is. I would say I know Infernal Sky really, really well. I know this one like pretty well. It's like, it's still good. I still know this map better than any living human should know a Minecraft map from like 2010. But it's not... Yeah, that's exactly it. Never saw it coming. So, like, I still know this map quite a bit better than anyone should, but I don't know it super amazing, like 100% accurate, know every coordinate kind of thing. So the other way I know to do this is just bring a shitload of torches and keep running in, placing some more torches, running back out, just repeatedly to gradually make progress into the dungeon. So we can, let's dump some more stuff off here. And then let's take a crack at doing that. Let me put a sword away as well. Actually, let me put this cobblestone away too, and then the ladders, I'll just bring let's bring a couple ladders for emergencies. And then I'm gonna take a swing at that and just see if I can place some torches without, you know, dying too much. Yeah, no, I mean, it's a good question, right? You'd think like, hey, you guys dug this big hole. You forgot to light it up. Zombies and stuff are going to spawn. You know, what are you doing? Got to think. It sounds like there's a storm. So, over torching, like you only need to put torches like however often, right? But if I put more torches than is strictly necessary, then if some of them get like creeper exploded or whatever, then we're still good. I can get these guys just walk in the lava, so there we go, that deals with them. This guy is neutral because he is in a well-lit area. I'm going to take him out anyway, though. There we go. Yep, there's a storm in the mines. Oh, there's a bunch of guys there. Let's go this way. So I think that these weird things, like, I think that these have spawners in them, like, all the way up. So just lighting up the floor is not good enough, but just lighting up the floor does help quite a bit, you know? It just doesn't, like, completely solve the problem. Let's head up here. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but the mob pathfinding, not very good. They don't really notice things like ledges, and they'll just happily just walk right off. Which is good for me. I mean, I'll take it, right? I can get 2 hits here. There we go. Since they take 3 hits, I believe I can get 2 hits. That's right. Yep. They're really sure that the just walk at me plan is gonna pay off. And I appreciate the commitment. You know, like it's good to see that kind of commitment to your plan. But yeah, so other than being a little bit wasteful of torches, and I don't need to worry about that too much because I just got so much coal from all those furnaces. The just spam torches everywhere is a pretty good strategy in general. Let's get some of these down. That is true. I would say that. That's exactly it. Yeah, 90%. They were this close, right? There's a skeleton. So there's this weird thing up there you might notice. This little like bridge going through. That is actually the minecart railway track that connects up to my base. It comes through this room, just like right up there. So if we ride that railway, we can actually take a look and see what how much of this room I have lit up, and it's not going to be that much. Oh, another thing I like about this map. So not only does he have all the dungeons are like clearly labeled, right? Oh, like you got dungeon 1. Oh, that guy blew up. Yeah, dungeon 1, dungeon 2, you know, that kind of thing. This is dungeon 4, I think. And each dungeon has exactly 1 wool in it. So with the previous map, some of the areas had like 2 wools, Ghost Town had 3 wools, so you never quite knew how many you were looking for. But in this map, once you find out 1 wool in the area that you're in, or in the dungeon that you're in, then you're good. You found them all. So I think that's I like that. If you're a big fan, this guy might kill me, of the like exploration aspect, of like, ooh, I wonder if there's another wool here. You know, I could see that being like, kind of taking away some of that. But I think it's good to not just be wandering around lost. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and dump the rest of my stuff here. Awesome. Let me bring like 2 torches. I'm going to run in and then instantly die. But then I can teleportal back to the base. And I can start making supply runs to bring all this stuff back. Okay, he got me good there. It is nighttime, so we can go ahead and sleep. Good. Grab a minecart. Luckily, actually, no, let's not do that. I'm gonna go this way. Because if we go this way, and then we come this way, here's what I was talking about. We have the rail line goes right through here. So you can see over there's where I've lit up, and then there's gas spawners in there. That's those big things, and then there's the wool. So we want a beeline for there, ideally. Okay, let's see. Smash Up, and I've played this one. I forget the name. I think it's just called like Waffle Time, but it's like it's about making waffles, and you put the toppings on in such a way to score points. And that one's okay. And then okay, one called Number Drop, which is kind of like manually operated Tetris. That one's pretty good. And I forget what the game is actually called. So anyway, so that's how you're like supposed to get to this big pig statue, but I just made that little bridge there. So I forget what the game's called, but I always call it Shaky Breaky City. But it's like it's you have these little cubes, and you put them in this shaker thing, and you shake them, and then you drop, and you get like a pattern of 9 cubes, and then that pattern dictates like what kind of buildings you can build on your grid. So like if you get like 3 little red blocks, you can build 3 houses in like that kind of shape. I like that one. That was pretty fun. Codenames is a good one. It's a classic. But yeah, so there's ghasts. Yeah, Codenames is a classic. Yeah, right there. So, but then it's guarded by ghasts and stuff. So ideally we can sort of sneak in there. Also, thinking about it, it wouldn't be ridiculously hard to dig from my base to this big room that we're in. Like, instead of going all the way around, you know, just go straight through. Might be worth considering. Yeah, in college, I would go. There was every Friday there was like a tabletop games club kind of thing I would go to, and just play whatever games they happened to bring. That's why I found Smash Up. I was like, wow, this is the best game I've ever played. Slight exaggeration, but I do really like it. And we played a handful there. Some of them pretty good. Some of them like, you know what? I think I'm all right if I don't play that one again. But it was a lot of fun to just try out some different stuff. I'm not a big fan of those ones for the most part where there is like a secret role, like, you know, you have every like a werewolf kind of things, like Mafia, right, where it's like you've got everyone and or like Among Us, I guess I should say. I'm not a big fan of that kind of like secret role game. Just because I'm really bad at like at the bluffing. I'm so easy to read. So I don't have a lot of fun with those. What else? Ooh, but the best, in my opinion, my favorite... Yeah, that's true. I think it's easy to make a bad one. Have you ever played... This is such a long shot. The Deadly Premonition board game? It was a Kickstarter reward for backing Deadly Premonition 2 on Kickstarter. And it is kind of... It's a hidden role game. I was going to say kind of hidden. No, it definitely just is. You're not missing much. It's not like a masterpiece of a game, but I like it a lot. So, yeah, there was a board game of Deadly Premonition. So the idea is that you... Do you know the video game Deadly Premonition? It's like a murder mystery kind of thing that's very goofy and weird, but it's not quite clear if it knows that it's that goofy. And, like it knows that it's goofy, but I don't know if it's quite sure which parts of it are goofy. I don't know. Campy, maybe is the word? Badly made, maybe is the word? Anyway, it's one of those cult classic hits, right? When they were making the sequel, they did a Kickstarter for it. Yeah, that's fair. They made a Deadly Premonition board game, and the way the game works is that they can have up to 4 players, and each player has a board of 6 suspects, which are characters from the game who might have committed the murder that you're investigating. And what I think is super funny is that the guy in the game who did commit the murder, like, he is on there. He's one of the options. So it's like, okay, it's this guy, right? Like, I already know who it is. It's this guy. But, you know, it can, it doesn't do that. He's just, you know, the same as anyone else. But and so you present, like, evidence cards to, like, prove your guys are innocent or whatever. So they all start as, like, they're sus, right? And if you present evidence, you can move your guy from sus to non-sus. But other players can do evidence cards that move your guys from non-sus back to sus, that kind of thing. And I forget. And then there's also a mechanic where players can kill certain witnesses. Most of the time it's from weather effects. Like, you can do a card that's like, check the weather, and then it'll be like, oh, it's a rainstorm, and then like the whole thing in the game with like the raincoat killer who only kills when it's raining. So it's like, you know, kill a suspect, that kind of thing. But having dead suspects is really good, because if the suspect's dead, then they can't be sus. Because obviously if you're dead, you know, you couldn't have committed the murder, even though you could have done the murder and then die. Anyway, but also none like so at the start of the game, each of the players draws like a roll card, and 3 of them are like detectives, and one of them's actually the killer. So none of the suspects are the killer. It's actually one of the 4 players. And hang on, let me start the new music. And so that'll do. It is the job of the players to get all of their suspects to not be sus, and then figure out exactly, and then figure out which one of the players is the killer, and then like do something to. I haven't played it in a while, and like they do something to them. Like like you're like, oh, I think it's you, that kind of thing, and the way that the game goes almost every time is that you start the game, playing, and you're trying to like, okay, I'm trying to like, if you're the killer, like you're trying to pretend that you're, and the killer's goal is like kill like 6 people or something. You're trying to pretend like you're not the killer, right? You're trying to play normally and stuff, and then eventually the killer just like gets bored and just starts killing, and so the game, like, it's suddenly the plot goes from 0 to 100 just really fast, and I think that's super funny because the plot of the actual game that it's based on does exactly the same thing, where it's really boring for a long time, and then just suddenly goes 0 to 100 out of nowhere. And so I think it's super funny that they managed to perfectly capture like the pacing of the game in the board game. I don't think the board game's actually like particularly good. Like, we almost never play it because it just kind of takes a while. I don't know. It's one of these where, like, I guess if you were not only a fan of the video game, but also could, like, someone else, like, I would not say to buy this game, right? But like, if you happen to like know someone who owned it and you could play it with them like once, it's great. But it's specifically made for that market of people who are fans of the original game and also happen to know someone who backed the Kickstarter. I feel like it's a game that has a lot of mechanics that are like too much for its own good. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. They're mechanics that don't. It just makes there be more of the game. It doesn't make the game be like more fun. You know what I mean? But I really like how the pacing of it perfectly matches the video game. I don't know if it was on purpose. I did play it one time though with someone who got the killer and then just immediately started killing. Like, he just immediately went nuts. So the problem was that we had to like get all of our dudes not sus before we could accuse him of being the killer. So it was like really obvious who it was, but like, we couldn't stop him for a bit. I think we did get him though. Is that one where you're able to change roles from being from being a non-werewolf to being a werewolf? And like, not know that you've changed roles? Or am I thinking of a different one? Yeah, I really don't care for games that do that, because like, if I start the turn as a werewolf, I'm gonna play like I'm a werewolf the whole time, no matter what the card says I'm actually supposed to do, because I don't know that I changed. Or so I don't really enjoy that aspect. I know that's not what you're supposed to do. Like, I do understand that, which is part of why I don't play them. But I really don't like having my role secretly changed underneath me. You know what I mean? Because it's like, if I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing to win, I get confused. I like having like, here's how you win. Do XYZ. All set. You know. Exactly, yeah. I do like, though, I played that a couple times, and like I said, I couldn't really get the hang of it, but I do like how like condensed it is. Like, it's really not a game that's out there to waste your time. It's really like, let's get to the good stuff right away. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that for sure. It's just like, let's just go ahead and like get to the good stuff. That's true too. If you, I take games probably more seriously than they ought to be taken a lot of the time. I'll admit it, and so it is it can be hard for me to accept that a game is just sort of meant to be a little bit chaos or a lot bit chaos, and you just kind of do stuff, and if it doesn't work, no big deal, right? Like, oh, you didn't win this round. That literally doesn't matter, right? Like, who cares? Those sometimes have a while to click with me because I'm like, oh, but I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win this round, So I can definitely be a little bit over competitive or just over serious with these kind of things. Let's get the mushrooms planted. Redstone, come with me. That goes in the redstone chest. I think part of taking games too seriously is why I like stuff like I'm doing right now with the, like, can you beat this old ass map with some stupid arbitrary challenge? I think that appeals to the take a game way too seriously part of my brain. Or like stuff like, Pokemon, but you can't heal your Pokemon or something. It's like, take this easy game for children and then play it way too seriously and put way too much effort into it, Go ahead and throw these in there. Oh, I can throw the bookshelves in here too. I want the detector rails. Let's go ahead and throw these in here. I was trying to think, I just thought of a game I wanted to mention and then I immediately forgot it. Nope, I think it's gone. I think it's gone. What else? There was a game I was going to ask you about. Why is there a skeleton here? You should not be here. Please leave. Where did he spawn? Is it dark enough, like, right here to spawn skeletons? Yes, I have been. So, oh good, my tree grew. Awesome. This is my tree farm. I can grow 4 trees. Until just clearing that dungeon, I did not have any coal. Dr. Jenkins does find... I forgot about Jurassic Park, right? Jenkins finds a way. This is the mushroom farm, by the way. I didn't build this. This was here. I just moved the lever. Let's just not actually go in there. So, I didn't have any coal, and I had very limited wood. But the main island is covered in wooden pressure plates. The logic being that the lava cat tries to catch the plates on fire and it makes interesting fires around the side of the island. So I figured, why not collect all those pressure plates and then use them as fuel in the furnace? Because I don't have wood and I don't have coal. So that's why there's a stack of wooden pressure plates in the furnace. It's been working alright, I would say. But that's the lore there. But yeah, Deadly Premonition board game is not a very good board game, but I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Ooh, good question. There was one game. Okay, this is not an answer to your question, but there's one. I forget the name of it. It was cowboy themed. That's all I've got. We spent like an hour reading the rules to this cowboy game and did not understand any of it and tried to play for a single turn and couldn't figure out how to do anything and gave up. So that's the longest I've spent like not playing a game. It was a problem of the game was really into it used a lot of keywords, but it didn't use like normal words keywords. It used like cowboy themed keywords. So none of the keywords made any sense. And it's like, I don't understand what you're trying to tell me to do. I'm sorry, I don't get it. So yeah, that's the longest I've spent not playing a game, which is definitely not what you asked, but you know. Let's get these feathers and that gunpowder. This will be my loadout. And then chests, but dude, just grab all this crap. Let me think. we've tried playing Smash Up with quite a few players, and adding players makes that game take a lot longer. So it might just be like this 6-player game of Smash Up we tried at a party one time that just took forever. But I'm not sure about that. Oh, this is not the answer to your question, but another one that we play at games sometimes. I think it was called like Red Dragon Inn, and it was like a kind of like it was a kind of like Smash Up in that it had like pre-built decks for you to use. You ever play this one? Yeah, it definitely. Everything just starts taking like exponentially longer as you add people. It does work. You can play it with 6 players. Nothing doesn't like work, but it's not very much fun. Like, if you're gonna play it with 6 players, it's a lot more fun to split the group in half and do 2 3-player games instead of one big game. Unless you're playing, again, with people who just really don't care that much about the actual game, and it's just an excuse to talk to people, right? And if you have to play a few cards every so often, it's like, alright, whatever. But when I'm playing a game, I play the game, right? So that does matter to me, whether it's, you know, am I here to play the game or am I here to not play a game and just hang out, you know? That's one thing that I am not great at is if it's like, oh, let's play this game, but like just as an excuse to like hang out. I'm like, no, I want to win though. How do I win this fun game between friends, right? Oh, we're playing 20 questions? I'm gonna win. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah. We're playing Truth or Dare? I'm gonna win. You know, just like whatever. We're playing rock, paper, scissors. I've already worked out exactly the likelihoods that you're gonna play rock or paper or scissors. I've done all the math. You're going down, you know. It's I worry a lot that I'm tryharding too much, but I also like I don't worry enough to not do it. Right. If I don't win this game of rock, paper, scissors, that doesn't matter at all. It's over. Sometime probably off stream, I will organize all this crap I've just collected, because there's quite a lot of it. So I just put some sand away. Shouldn't have done that. Give me the minecart back. Give me the gravel. Yeah, that's where I try to be. Is not. I don't like going like if we're gonna play like a fun like friendly game of, you know, whatever. I don't want to go out and like specifically research strategies like how do I win this game, right? But if we're playing the game, I'm gonna be trying to win, right? I'm not gonna just, oh, whatever, that's fine. You know, you can just you're supposed to get 2 victory points. Have 4. I don't care. Like, no, no, I'm gonna try to win this. I do think sometimes I veer a little hard on. I have research strategies to hit you with in this fun game of checkers or whatever. But in general, I think that's the place to be. Is I'm gonna try to win this, but I'm not so invested. I'm gonna be like mad at you if I lose, you know, because that's no fun. Is like, you beat me, I am now mad at you. Like, that's no good. I think that's actually also because I've talked about I do like BattleBot kind of stuff. I just at last weekend was at a event with my 3-pound robot, and I kind of don't want to say the name of my 3-pound robot. Yeah, if I super duper know everything about one game and then everyone I'm playing with doesn't really know anything about it, it's like, wow, this is not fun. I used to. This is like forever ago. In like 4th grade, I want to say, I will say fairly good at chess for a 4th grader, right? Like I did some research. I have never been like a huge like chess head. I think chess is not actually that interesting of a game because like it's kind of it's solved already, right? Yeah, like that kind of thing. And then one thing about something like that, I mean, there's one thing if you do it on purpose, like I'm going to memorize everything so I win every game. And it's another thing if you just love the game so much, you've played it so much that you just have everything memorized, right? Yeah. But yeah, so like I used to, like I said, fairly good at chess. Not amazing, not like tournament worth. Like I did go to a couple chess tournaments, but I never like did well. Right, it was like more for the fun of playing than anything. But I do okay. Like generally, I would like lose the first chess match, and then then I go up against someone weaker, and I would win the second match, and then I go up against someone stronger, and I'd lose again. So it kind of like ping pong back and forth. You know what I mean? But the fact that I studied chess enough to play it well in 4th grade puts me quite a bit better than people who have never touched chess before, or like just barely know it, like they just know how the pieces move. But it doesn't put me so good I can play with people who are like into chess, you know? So there's like there's an unfun skill gap in both directions. It's like if I play with someone who's like, oh yeah, I know the little horse is moving an L, right? And then if I play with someone, oh yeah, I've been playing chess for years, this will be great. They just blow me away. So it's a bit tricky, but yeah. Yeah, exactly. If you know down to the second, it's like, yeah, it's like, well, on one hand, yes, I researched exactly how long each thing takes, so I could call you out in any lie. And there's also like, I just love this game so much, I just know that this takes 4 seconds. I'm sorry. Keep the sand. Oh, we can put the magenta wool on the monument. That's good. But yeah, I kind of am not super into chess as a game, because it feels like one of these games where the game is decided as soon as it starts. I'll check that out, because like with chess, like so much of it is on knowing your openings and knowing the responses to other guys' moves and this and that and the other thing. And it's like, okay, so the game basically ended when it started, and we both just like know that you know the game better than I do, so you're gonna win. So we don't really actually need to play this game anymore. I think that comes about because I could be way off. I take everything I say with so much salt, because I do not know what I'm talking about. But there are absolutely no random elements in chess, right? Like literally, there is you never roll a die, you never flip a coin. It is all like completely deterministic, and that sounds a little bit like Into the Breach. And so since the whole game is like completely deterministic, there's never going to be a way, if you're playing someone who's better than you, yellow, orange, magenta, boom. There's never going to be a way to like have a big like shake up, right? Like it's just, they're just going to beat you. You can veer too far on the other side and get to something like Mario Party levels of luck, where it's like, or I guess like Candyland levels of luck. Ooh, that sounds pretty cool. I like this no board angle. Yeah, exactly. So it's there's just a little bit of flexibility, you know? I feel like chess is just extreme. Oh, it's nighttime now. It's just really, really rigid. I don't. The fact that yeah, I'll take a look. The fact that studying openings and things is like part of chess is like, wow, that sounds so not like what I want to do when I'm playing a game. Is fucking study a bunch of shit. So, but hey, whatever you like is all good. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm also gonna save and quit to save the map here. Oh yeah, so I see your picture there with the hex tiles and the little bugs, and you got the black and white bugs, and then the different. That's pretty cool. Let's see. I'm back, by the way. Hi. Yeah, that's another thing with chess is that like most games end in draws, which is like, huh. It seems like maybe something's up with this game if you don't even get a winner most of the time. What was I on about? Yeah, backing up quite a bit. So I do this like weird, this crazy like combat robotics stuff. And I would love to, I was actually thinking I should do a stream where I watch back some of the videos from our latest event we were at and sort of talk about it. But didn't it occur to me that from the name of my robot, you can very easily get to like my full name and city I live in. So maybe that's not a great thing to document forever. You know what I mean? Just try to keep it a little bit removed. So we're not going to do that. But speaking about the kind of yeah, exactly. Speaking about the kind of like attitude with the games, right? Where it's like, if we're playing a game, I'm going to play this game. I'm not going to get mad if I lose, but like I'm going to be playing the game, right? I feel like, at least in my opinion, that's exactly the right attitude to have with like the robot stuff too. Because like some of these people are so good at like building these things, and they have like all these like tools and stuff, and like they're really like they've been driving it for years or whatever, and they're just really good. And like you're probably not going to win that one, you know. But at the same time, if you're going to go and just not even try at all, like what's the point? So I feel like I'm going to show up and I'm going to try. But if you beat me, hey, fair play. I feel like that's exactly the right attitude to have. It can be real easy to get upset, like, man, I thought I was doing better than that, or whatever. One that comes up a lot is, so generally the way it works is that fights will go for like 2 or 3 minutes, and then if one of the robots can't move, which is like, oh, all the wheels fell off, or like, oh, all the drive motors got destroyed, right? Then that guy loses. And after the time, if no one has lost yet, it goes to a judge's decision where they will score the match based on usually like the categories control, damage, and aggression. And then whoever wins, they say, we think so and so won the fight, and then there you go, so and so wins the fight. And it is very common to get like the judges will say their decision, and it's like, what the hell do you mean that one won? Right? That happens so often. But it's just part of the game, and if you're there and like you're there to win, right? Like you're gonna get pissed off when something like this happens, which is it's not a good look, So yeah, but just in general, I think that kind of I'm gonna play to win, but if I lose, fair enough. I try my best to keep it at that level, but it is really easy to get very competitive. You spend a lot of time on these things, and it's just a lot of fun too. Like, hey, if I win this fight, I get to play with the robot again, right? So there's that as well. Where's my coal? There it is. I think I should have a chest for coal. Doop-a-doo-doo. That one's for gravity blocks, so we can put the sand in there. This will be for coal. I'm trying to think of other stuff I played at that tabletop games thing. Oh, so like card game using like deck of playing cards. In high school, I took Latin because I knew that if I took Latin, they wouldn't make me actually have to speak it. I would just have to write it. So I thought that sounded easier than doing a language that they would want me to have to write as well. So that's why I did Latin. And the Latin teacher, like at lunch and stuff, would just have like games of hearts. Like you could just come to the Latin room and just play hearts. So I did that a lot. So I like hearts. And it's mostly that guy's fault. Or like with the exams at the end of the year, it'd be like you know, once the exam, once everyone finished the exam, right? But you still got to be in the room for however long. It's like, all right, Latin Hearts tournament, let's go. So that was a fun class. Let me go harvest one of my trees here. I was brainstorming this, right? Because I could do, like, I could go find a live stream, like a full, I could find videos of a robot event I was not at, and then we could talk over that one. But I still think it'd be pretty hard to not give away, like, oh yeah, I know these guys, right? Or whatever. So I think probably we're just not going to do that. Although it would be fun. I guess the game challenge there would be not doxing yourself. Oh, and I finished extending the roof of this room up by one more block, so we can grow trees in here now. So that's pretty good. Go ahead and plonk that down. So, I'm kind of thinking that it might make more sense to approach this dungeon, rather than doing it ground level, to start up on the railway and sort of make my way down. What do you think about that idea? Oh, stop moving. There we go. Gonna put the wood in there. So like we start on the railway, so to make a little pathway over to where the wool is, we can see from above. Oh, there's still coal in here. And then drop down onto it. What do you think about that? Get in there. So for that we're gonna need some cobblestone. Probably some gravel. You know what? That's fair enough. I like I've said, I don't think that any human should know as much about these old ass Minecraft maps as I do. I think that's probably my curse. Old ass Minecraft trivia and like Pokemon names up to Gen 7 or so. That's all that's up here. There's nothing else. Where's my ladders? There they are. And then swap this around. That goes there, that goes there. Swap these two. Perfect. That's exactly. Instead of a brain, there are impossible game challenges daily. Now, I'm not sure if... I think we're high enough up here to not activate the ghast spawners. I think. Not 100%. But, so we see... I think it's to the left. Yeah, right there is the wool. So, if I start bridging, like, here... Oh, there's that scary train noise. I think I can get to this column thing and then kind of go down it. And then we can bypass a lot of the danger here. If any of those ghasts start spinning, that means that the spawner is activated. I also, the reason that they look like that is ghast spawners don't exist in this version. Like obviously they do, but they're not anything that can ever generate. So they're not really optimized to work with ghasts. So when the spawner puts the little model of the thing inside of it, it scales it to a certain size, right? But the scaling percent is always the same percent. But ghasts are enormous, so they even scale down, they don't fit inside the spawner. I think I can drill straight down here. We'll play this a little bit careful. Oop. There we go. Okay, so see, that's a hole. Let's put some gravel down to land on. Perfect. Dig this out. Now, is this safe? Oh, I heard a ghast, so they are spawning now. I have got a little hidey hole here. I'm going to go ahead and extend the hidey hole like this. Now, the ghasts have spawned. If they shoot the minecart rail, that'll be annoying, but not the end of the world. Okay, we're in. Let's see. We can put some gravel here, and then dig down the gravel. Nice. That's interesting. There's not even a roof of bricks. The roof is just the stone. So there's a ghast. Okay. Let's go ahead and dig this. And then throw a torch there so that nothing spawns in here with us. In general, mobs can't spawn like on top of you. Oh yeah, Dr. Jenkins' ghast is maybe the worst one in the pack. It's so bad. However, with mob spawners, mobs can spawn just on top of you. Okay, so we need to make a run for it here. Hopefully we don't fall off and die. Okay, so I prefer if they don't shoot the railway. I don't know if this is the right way or if I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, he shot the railway, that's fine. If we get far away enough, if we get far enough away from these guys in either direction, let me do F5. I don't remember if it's this version or not, but if you have F5 mode and the ghasts in at least one, oh, we did go the right way as well. That was lucky. We did, in at least one version of the game, the ghasts do not shoot at you, they shoot at the camera. So if I do this, they'll never hit me, which I think is very funny. So this goes in here, this goes in here, light blue wool comes with me. We need to do... I wrote minecart fails instead of rails. I'm just going to leave that. Put the cobblestones back in there. This is for gravity blocks, so let's get the gravel back in there. And put the chest down over here. I need to now go like far away from here to despawn the ghasts. Oh, we're on the music again. The way that mob spawning works, or mob despawning, is something to the effect of, like, once you're 100 and some blocks, light blue wool, boom. 100 and some blocks away from the mobs, they'll like despawn. But if you're in like the Nether and then you come to the overworld or something like that, the fact that you go away from them immediately, like the entire chunk deloads. Basically, if you go away from them too fast, they won't despawn. But if you go away from them like slowly, they will despawn. So what we're gonna do is flip this switch here and go to Molten Depths. Plonk this bad boy down. So this should take us away from the ghasts. And then we'll immediately turn around and come back. So that's my plan. And then I should probably get back and try to repair the railway where it got blown up. So this is Molten Depths. I don't really want to be here, so we're just going to leave. Oh, he's on the rail. There we go. Luckily he didn't bump us and turn us around. That is true, the typo is necessary. You have to not only not jump, but also not spell the word rail correctly. It's a pretty tough challenge. So now we can hear that the ghasts have despawned because they're not making that little noise. So I'm going to grab a couple of minecart fails. Here we go. You go ahead. Let's get some of these too. Go ahead and replace any that got blown up. I think we're mostly got away with it. Yes, we need some here. And here. They got one of the glowstones here, but not both, so that's fine. Okay, that's not too bad actually. That's not too bad. We can deal with that for sure. So that is this dungeon completed. We did the left half and the right half. So pretty good stuff. That does mean now I need to remember where the actual first dungeon is. I think I know where it is. Thank you. Let's go ahead and put these minecart fails back. Don't need them. Let's get the other ones too. There we go. Let's grab some more cobblestones. At some point, probably over the week, I will go through and reorganize these chests so that like the stuff I use most is on one end and the stuff I use least is on the other end, rather than just whatever the hell I felt like at the time. But is it daytime or nighttime? It's nighttime, okay. Should have checked that before riding the minecart. But yeah, so, okay, now that you've seen Dr. Jenkins Ghast and Dr. Jenkins Zombie Pigman, which is the worst Dr. Jenkins mob? Is it still the Dr. Jenkins Spider, or does the Dr. Jenkins Ghast edge it out? Oh, yeah, I guess not. I'll make sure to point those out. You're in for a real treat. Yeah, Ghast is really bad. Ghast is one of the worst, to be sure. So we want to go over there. Go ahead and start bridging here. The pigmen. So you know how the Minecraft pigmen have like kind of they're like the sort of flesh ripping off kind of look. I tried to do that with Dr. Jenkins pigmen, but I wanted him to be like a Terminator robot kind of thing underneath. So they're not too bad. The big syringe they carry is oh, that guy just so we don't know what this area is called anymore. He blew up the sign, but I believe this is like Obsidian Spires. Let me actually give me a minute. This is important. I know, what a jerk, right? So if you want the full lore of the map, you know, you gotta play it yourself, right? But we'll call it the Obsidian Spires. It might be called like the Obsidian Wastes or something. So over here at this big pig statue, there is a nether portal underneath the big pig statue. And there's also Dr. Zombie Jenkins pigman spawners, so we can go take a look. Those are skeletons. Spawn me a Dr. Jenkins zombie pigman. There's one. Here's what they look like. So it's the same Dr. Jenkins texture, but I made him like a Terminator robot thing underneath. I think he's alright. I don't think it's my best work though, I'll be honest. Oh, this guy's walking out into the sunlight. We can look at him real good. I like the, thank you, yeah. I like the syringe sword thing, though. I think that's a good addition. He's got like a microchip thing on top of his head, but it's hard to see because I can't jump up and see it. Yeah, but it does have the side effect of all gold swords look like that, like I was mentioning. So whenever I open up a chest and there's a bunch of gold tools and then also a bunch of syringes, it's like, hang on, what's going on here? Oh yeah. But I thought they needed something. I thought just having the regular old gold sword was not. It didn't seem right, you know. Over here, in the area that we don't know the name of because the creeper, the Dr. Jenkins creeper blew it up. I want to go up here. Here we go. This is Dungeon 1, Spire Caves. So we're supposed to come here first, I guess. But I think this dungeon's harder than the one that we just did. Although part of that's because you can cheese the one we just did. I mean, technically I could cheese this one, but the whole thing's made of obsidian, so that would take forever. That's exactly right. We can... Where do we want to go down here? Probably right here? I should have brought more ladders, honestly. Go on this little... Okay, I took a damage, that's fine. One thing that is annoying about this dungeon is because it's made of obsidian, everything's really friggin' dark. So I can't tell where it's lit up and where... You know, where it's dark because I haven't lit it up and where it's dark just because it's dark, right? We can drop some gravel here. Okay, good. Sure thing. Yep, I plan to. I don't know how much longer I'm going to go because I wanted to play more of this. I played this yesterday and was honestly just having a lot of fun with it. So I wanted to play it again. I didn't want to wait a whole week to do it. So I'm not sure how long we're going to go for today. Sure thing, yeah. I can't promise I will, but I'll definitely let you know if I do. Thanks for coming by, as always. Appreciate it. I need more gravel, by the way. I should have brought more gravel, but I didn't do that. So I'm just going to dig some more gravel. Give me that. Give me that. There we go. Give me these. That should be plenty for now. And give me this back too. I don't need it. Because we put the ladder here. And then down this one. And then I'm going to drop some more gravel here. Oops. And then we can make a ladder case here. Awesome. So you heard that noise, maybe. We'll plonk that down there. Let's get some more cobblestone. Alright, what are we dealing with down here? A creeper. I'm hearing the creeper. I don't see him. Where is he? Oh, he's back there. Alright, let's block that off. Oh, there's another creeper over there. Let's rebuild this little hole. Perfect. Let me make a little wall. I blocked off this a ways. Yeah, that was a bit of a jump scare. Oh, there's another guy there. It's always really tricky trying to sort of bridge down like we're doing here, you know? Like it's I think part of it is just I don't have good up and down movement because of the whole like no jumping thing, which is the entire crux of the challenge. Let's go ahead and block this off. But there's a lot of those guys over there. But another part of it is just in general there's not a lot of ways to like attack down. So gotta be real careful. Let me edge around here. Let's make another little safety zone here. I think I'm going to try to go this ways if that guy doesn't blow up. They can blow up cobblestone, and we would definitely prefer that they don't. So, oh, see, there we go. There's some cobblestone. Let's get some torches down. Punch him. I don't think he can get through there. Let's go ahead and do some cobblestone here. I would like to make a little wall on the right side, is kind of my idea here. Like this. So okay, it looks like they're spawning from that sandstone thing over there. Did you see that? So we now have a target. Do that. And build this up here. There we go. I'm making a little defensive fortification kind of deal. Let's put some torches up on the back. We've made some headway into this room now, so this is good. It took me a lot of cobblestone to... You see what I mean? Like, that other dungeon was way easier than this, right? Like, this one's hard. Yeah, exactly. We need to go take out the sandcastle. Unfortunately, it's on exactly the wrong side. I can't get to it, though. We smash that. Dig this. There's a guy. But if I can kind of loop my way around back here without dying... There we go. Okay, we don't want him to go off, though. Oh, okay, so he went off. That's bad. But I think we can still save it. He took out our ladder. But there we go. Okay, ladder fixed. Perfect. It's all good. Everything is fine. Nothing is broken. Go ahead and do this. I'll probably need a tactical retreat pretty soon here and get more cobblestone. There's the creeper spawner, though. You can see it now. They've exposed it by blowing up so much. Give me this. There. Ooh, okay, that's dangerous. That's a pit. Let's go ahead and clear that up. Right, like, this dungeon's way harder than the one... Oh, I'm in a hole, which is bad. But we can escape from this hole because I brought ladders, so that's good. Can I get a torch on the sand? There we go. That'll help. Let's come around here, see if we can thin him out a bit. Exactly, yeah. We got the weak point. We're ready to go in and attack. Let me get this ladder, because I don't need to waste this ladder here. Oops, fell in the hole. Go up. Dig it out, put the gravel. So they can still spawn over on that thing. Ow. Alright, we fell in the hole again. Let me get out of here. And then block there. Hey, welcome back. How you doing? I found this sandstone thing is spawning the creepers, or at least some of them. So I'm trying to make my way over to it so I can take it out. That's the current plan. Nice. All right, sandstone thing taken out. Awesome. Go ahead and just block that off. They threaten to explode if they can see you. So having this little door at the end is a little concerning. Go ahead and slap a slab there so I can climb up. I would like to get that sandstone. There we go. Because I'm running out of cobblestone, so having blocks I can place is pretty good. It looks like... Okay, now there is a guy there. We can block that off with some cobblestone there. And then we got this little ledge to work with. I think we're in good shape on this ledge. Now I hear loads of ghasts, so that's definitely a concern. But I think I've got this little ledge. I think this is my ledge now. Yeah, we ended up having to go like back ways around the ladder and then, you know, back up and stuff. Ooh. I heard a ghast shoot. Where is the ghast? You get out of here. How did a ghast see me? I don't see one. Are they down below? Maybe they're down below. There he is. There he is. Okay. So there's a lot of zombies down there as well. I don't know why this is dungeon number 1. This is a lot harder than the other thing that we did. Yeah, right? Is that enough zombies, do you think? Put a block there. Yeah, I feel like some of the balancing on some of these are pretty off. Where it's like, if you don't, like, if you were just playing this map for fun, right, like la da 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 whatever, and you didn't know to do the things in the order I've done them, and you saw, oh hey, this is dungeon 1, I guess I should start here. It's like, you're fucked. Not a chance, you, right? Is it safe enough to get back to the house? Not really. I've already committed, so I'm going to go for it, but probably we die. No, I think we might make it. I need a bunch more cobblestone to build structures and things. Probably more torches are okay. Probably another stack of gravel if we need to drop down anywhere. And probably another pickaxe. And a new pair of pants. Yep. Whoa. Zombies upon me. Let's see. Do I have any cake? I do. Okay. Eat that. There we go. And let's get a new pair of pants. Here's the pants chest for pants. I think it actually makes sense to put the leather, like all the leather I have in there. So there's some leather, there's some leather, there's some leather. So we can go ahead and throw this in here too. And we can make full armor with that. Yeah, absolutely. It's there's a lot of those guys down there, to be sure. There we go. So we got full leather armor. If I can put it on, there we go. Let's dump the rest of it. So leather goes in the pants chest, and then this other crap just goes in just here. That's fine. No more ladders, probably. Let's get some more of those. And what else? Probably more gravel. Probably more cobblestone. There we go. That looks pretty good. Go ahead and sleep. Let me see if I have got a pickup. Let me try that again. Let me see if one of the things I happened to loot was a pickaxe. Sword, sword, sword. Sword. I'll bring that. No, we're just waiting it. We'll be fine. One thing that would be super useful in this particular dungeon would be a lava bucket, because I could pour the lava on the guys and then, like, not have to deal with them. But we don't have iron yet. So now I could skip this dungeon and then come back once I have iron. But I forget where you get the iron. So yeah, that's why I made Jerma the paintings, is the Jerma jump scare. Hope you like it. Why is there a ghast out here? Die, die, die. Okay, got him. He could take it. He'll be fine. So we come on around through here. Yeah, I've seen a couple of things of his, and it's like, what is happening? It is great fun. Okay, so I think, yeah, they can shoot me, which is bad. Ow, okay, cut it out. Alright, we need a new plan of attack, because those guys can shoot me. If I dig this block out, and I place some gravel, Yes! If I throw you in a meat grinder. What a legend. He just says these things. If I put a torch here, I can put gravel. It's incredible. Have you seen the one where he's describing the noise that he would make as a substitute teacher? Which is just this like insane beeping sound? Stop shooting me. With the idea being that everyone's like, what the hell are you doing? So they stop talking because they're so confused by the noise. Now if I knock this sandstone out, I can put gravel here. You're probably dead. Yeah, I don't know what you would look up to find it. Like, Germa teacher noise? I couldn't tell you. Yeah, take that, spider. We are out of gravel, though. I need to grab some more. So, back up here. Let's put a torch there. Should have brought some more gravel. Didn't do that. I picked up my old pants by mistake. We've taken a lot of damage already. I haven't even done anything. Try to get this, Yep, that's the one. Where he's just like beeps like a robot or something. What a legend. Yeah. Oh, I missed that gravel. Give me this. Give me that. Oh, my tree grew. Nice. I can go dig that up. Alright, heading back down, because I have gravel now. So the gravel's important because it's a gravity block. So by placing gravel, it falls down, and then I can make these little, like, chutes and things, and actually get down and not get shot constantly. That's kind of the idea. Go ahead and do a little bit of that action. So we still need to get down safely. That guy might be able to hit me through the wall due to glitchiness, but we'll just wing it. Hopefully we're fine. Ooh, coal. Nice. Let's see. Can I dig this out and put it... What I would like to do is dig this block out. Okay, no, I did not succeed. And put a cobblestone in there. Ow. Oh, I got the cobblestone, though. There's a zombie. So, let's put some blocks up. Nope, doesn't need to be a block there. If I can build a little path... There we go. Okay. So now I can put ladders on this wall. I can't get up the wall because there's a skeleton in the corner. Yeah, that guy was waiting for me to get out of the way. Look at I can't climb the wall because of this skeleton. Get out of the way, guy. Alright, we can work with this. I'll put it on this wall instead. There we go. So now we're up here. I'm just gonna block this off. We don't need to go that's a dead end to us. We don't need to go that way. Let's fill that in. Okay. Can I hit him? No. I think maybe I did. Okay, so now if I knock this torch out and put a slab there... Ooh, that means I'll need to dig this block as well. That guy could hit me. Yeah, I made this a little too low. Whoops. Okay. If I dig this block... I'm trying to place the cobblestone right as I dig out the block. Maybe I can just hold right click and it'll work. It did not work to hold right click, okay. No, that ain't working. Okay. Let me dig this block out. Oh, there's a lot of guys here. That was a bad plan. That was not a very good plan. I'm going to be real. Not my best plan. Could have gone better. Let me get some gravel, see if I can recover that stuff. I might be able to. Oh, I need a minecart as well. If I fall in this hole, I can't actually get out. So let's just do that. Yeah, exactly. So the slab knocked out all the gravel, just like with the torches. And so then there was no wall there, so then all the guys could come in, and there was a lot of guys there ready to come in. What I might ought to do is go over to Molten Depths and then come back, because the guys aren't despawning. So all the guys who have spawned there like are still there. So let's actually do that real quick first. Take a little vacation to Molten Depths and then come back, see if I can recover any of that stuff, and have one more shot. There's the Germa jump scare. Have one more shot at this thing. So again, doing this is going to take us far enough away to despawn those guys. Is there anything over this way, or is that just a lava? I think that's just a lava fall. So like all those zombies and gas and stuff, if I'm fast, I might be able to just like kind of put the gravel down, plop down there, get the stuff back. I don't know. It might have spread out kind of far. Alright, I'm surprised that spider did not hit me. I don't really like the way that this rail line is connected to Molten Depths, because the guys can just hit you while you're riding it, which is not great, but it's what we got to work with, so fair enough. Like, I didn't dig this tunnel, right? Like, this was just here, so if I'm not going to dig the tunnel, I can't complain about I don't like the tunnel, I guess. Oh, there's coal back there. Did you see that? I saw coal for a second. Anyway. So there's not gas noises anymore for now. So we might be able to get back in there relatively unbothered. Yeah, so I got a lot of coal from those furnaces, which probably should be enough to carry through the rest of the map. I will say though, this map is, as we're seeing, definitely harder than Infernal Sky. I don't know if I would say quite a bit harder, but it's definitely like an amount harder, you know? Okay, well I got some of my stuff back. There's the rest of it over there. I have a pickaxe. Can I get any of this? Yes, kind of. Okay. Oh, no, put that back up. How do I leave? Okay. There's pants over there and ladders. Oh, I need to move the torch. We'll put it there. Ow. That might be a little bit of a lost cause, not gonna lie. What's the play here? I want to check something. Let me check it while we're thinking. I wanted to see if this was anything or just decoration. It looks like that's just decoration. I mean, do you think there's something up there in that lava pool area? Or is that just like, you know, just a cool lava fall? You know what I mean? Like, there could be something back there. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe what we want to do here is, say nuts to this first dungeon for now. Try something else, then come back when we're kitted up better yet. Yeah, he's pretty good for putting secrets generally sort of like around, which makes these a lot of fun. Let me just go remake some tools and things, and then I want to check this out. I think I'm gonna just say that we're giving up on that dungeon for the moment. I'll come back when we're like better kitted out. That's kind of what I'm thinking. It seems like Dungeon 1 might be a little bit of a stretch right now, you know? We need to stick to like Dungeon 13. What have we got? Let's go ahead and grab a sword and an axe. Right, yeah, you know, Dungeon 1 is no good. We gotta skip straight to Dungeon 3 and 4. Here's my cobbled stones. Oh, let me get the rest of those ladders. There they are. And then we want... Let's make armor again. So I need a shirt. And I need a hat. And I need shoes. There we go. Excellent. Let's get some wood. Turn that into 2 pickaxes. Now let's do a shovel in case I need more gravel. Do an axe. There we go. And then, let's see. Torches. Probably want those. So 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. This should make 2 stacks of torches. There we go. I'm gonna make another shovel and another pickaxe because I'm gonna be digging through. And then we get the ladders for climbing. Go ahead and put the wood back in the wood chest there. Alright. I don't think that there's a secret by this lava fall. Oh, I hit my head on the rocks there. Let's if you get out of a minecart in a 2-block high area, it can hurt you like that. Also, going around a corner too close. This is the right height to be at here. Let's just check this thing out. Okay, well there's lava, so we've confirmed that. What else? Let me put a ladder here to get up on this one. And we'll kind of go around the edge like this. Ooh, there is something. Okay, cool. What you got? Okay. I will certainly take this because I just lost a bunch of tools, so... Good find. Not like the best find, but not the worst. Golden Apple's really good. Golden Apple is a full heal. And the wheat's really good too, actually. That is 10 pieces of bread there. Stone Age jackpot, absolutely. While we're at it, right here, you notice how this is like all fucked up looking? Hey, would you look at that? Dungeon 11. So let me throw a gravel there. We're probably not going to do this one. Yeah, but like you can see there's a skeleton right there. So let's I'll put a stairs in here later or something, but what are we looking at? Darkness mostly, looks like. Let's get a torch in there. Oh, okay, well he got a good shot on me there. What a ledge. This dungeon, the floor is really irritating, specifically if you can't jump. If you can jump, it's fine. If you can't jump, this is the worst. What are my Twitch tags? Oh yeah, so a friend of mine, Yui, when she does her streams, she started tagging everything with like if she's playing Rain World, she'll do like Rain World cute, or like if she's playing as Gourmand, it'll be like Gourmand cute, that kind of thing. So I stole her idea, but I just did more of it and tagged every single word. She was watching this yesterday, so that was a little in joke. So I just did every single word in the title. Get out of here. So that's the Impossible Game Challenges lore. There is on why I have those tags. Everything I do is just an in-joke of some sort. It's none of it's funny to anyone but me, but it's very funny to me specifically, so it's worth it. Go away. Yeah, there is an unbelievable amount of lore for something this utterly stupid. Get out of here. Yeah, there's the Dr. Jenkins. Like just looking at the screen right now, it's like, why did the zombies look like that? What's going on? Turn light this up, light this up. Yeah, so if I fall in one of these little holes in the floor, it's not the worst thing ever because I have the ladders. Zombie spawn there. Zombie spawn behind me. I should have been more careful there. We need to attack this area very, like, methodically. Because it's covered in zombie spawners and the ground's really bumpy. So I cannot move fast here, like, at all. So we need to be really careful. There's a zombie. Torch there, torch there, torch there. Let's go ahead, torch this corner. Torch there. The soul sand also is annoying to walk on. It's not a full block. It's like almost a full block. So you kind of bob up and down in a weird way. And it makes you slow on it. So it's not great. Later on in the game, soul sand is how you grow netherwort. But netherwort does not exist yet because potions don't exist yet. So it's just a block that's annoying. Get those two guys. I can't remember if there's any dirt in this dungeon. I feel like there should be, but it might just all be soul sand. We don't need dirt anyway, because I got dirt from the big pig statue. I'm gonna see what kind of damage I can do to this dungeon with the current amount of supplies I have. Looks like my inventory is full though, which is surprising. Get this gravel. I just put that there. There we go. Ow. Oh, spider. Exactly. Yeah, we got dirt at home. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that's it too. So, I'll throw this out. One of the things I want to do is one of the... Oh, I fell off. I think shift doesn't quite work on soul sand or something. I want to do a not necessarily how fast, just like a can you touch every Pokemon type in Minecraft? Because I think that'd be very funny. I would use the modern day version of it. I wouldn't use this ancient version. But I was wondering what you guys think for ghost type. Would touching soul sand count as touching ghost type? Or do you need to touch an actual ghost? Let me get out of here for now since my inventory's full. We did some damage here though with the torches. Honestly, whether or not you've played Pokemon doesn't matter. It's just, if I said this block is a ghost type, would you agree with me? I think Ghost Drown's a fair read of it. I think that actually kind of checks out. Let's put some torches here. Yeah, I think that Rotten Caves is going to be... Yes, exactly. That was what I was thinking. The way to touch electric is obvious, is get struck by lightning, but then you have to get struck by lightning, which is going to be a gigantic pain in the ass. So they added like the what are they? The things you make out of copper, the lightning rods, right? So you could put down a lightning rod, and that would help, but like it still wouldn't be fun. So that's kind of the. I'm worried to be another Yanma situation where it takes absolutely forever for this one particular thing to happen, and drags down like the whole challenge because of it. So I'm not in love with the idea. I think it'd be funny, but it might be funnier as like an edited video where you get to see it when I've already finished the challenge and we're all done, and I've already touched all the Pokemon types, rather than having to wait for me to actually do it. Yeah, I definitely think Lightning Rod would help, but it doesn't make it like free because you still have to wait for a storm, right? Like it doesn't summon lightning. It just like if there is lightning, it strikes the rod, right? So I think it'd still be worth using a lightning rod, but it wouldn't like make it free or fun. I'm replacing some of these ladders with stairs where it's more convenient for them to be stairs. Put a torch down there. There we go. Awesome. That should be stairs. That's a good question. Let's check lightning into the video. I think Charged Creeper probably should count. That sounds electric-y to me, yeah. That skeleton did most of our health and damage. That's not great. Dig that out. Put a stairs there. Put a stairs there. Put a stairs there. Very good. Yeah, I was thinking like the LA, that thing. That's definitely a fairy type, right? So yeah, touching every type in real life. That's how you get electric. Just stick a fork in there. For legal reasons, Impossible Game Challenges Daily does not advocate sticking a fork in an electrical socket. But yeah, that'd be another one. Like, okay, so dragon is obvious what it would be, right? Like, there's one dragon in the whole game. But it would be another problem. Why say problem? It would be another situation like with Heart Gold, where I just need to beat the whole game to be able to do the challenge, which is not the worst thing ever. Exactly, yeah. It was a trained professional. It's like on Mythbusters, right? When they say like, we're what you call experts at sticking a fork in an electrical socket. You probably shouldn't do this. So a lot of these guys here. I wonder if there's a spawner like right here. Oh, I saw one spawn over there. You see that? With a little puff of smoke? Oh. Alright, get out of the way. There's a skeleton. The skeleton. We don't want a skeleton. That's let me fill these in. There we go. Also, all my armor's all broken already too. I mean, it's just leather armor, so it's not like it's gonna last that long. Okay, what do we need to do? Heal, new armor. Did I get another cake? I feel like I did. There it is. Just eat the whole cake all at once. There we go. All set. And take these off. We'll make new armor. No reason to keep these. So go away. This goes in here. Get some pants, get the rest. Yeah, wait, where they just rapid fire loads and loads of air. Skeletons have been through a lot of interesting changes, because sometimes they have like really good aim, sometimes they like miss every shot, and so it's you never know what you're gonna get with them. I think in this version they're not great shots, but they do hit, you know, they hit every so often, right? So it's worth being aware of them. If you can keep moving. Fighting type, I was thinking that... Okay, so there's a couple ways to go about fighting type. One is just the act of me punching something is a fighting type move, you know? I don't love that one. That seems a bit lame. There is the option of picking a mob that looks particularly fight-y. I think maybe one of the like that one of those weird things that spawns during villager raids would probably do it, but I don't really want to have to spawn a raid because that'd be super annoying. I was thinking I might be able to get away with like basically take like 2 pieces of stone, right, and set them up like this, and then like lay a wooden board, like lay wooden planks across the top, like here, here, and here, right, and then punch this one out the middle, and so that would be a recreation of the move Karate Chop, and that'd be fighting type. Obviously, I would have to do it with an open hand, though. I'm not sure if that should count, but I think it's very funny. So on that logic, I think it should count. Psychic type, I think you should be able to get Psychic by throwing an Ender Pearl, because then you would teleport, and teleport's a Psychic type move. I have put some thought into this. I also think if I have to specifically touch something, the shulkers are definitely probably Psychic type. Or like getting the levitation effect is probably Psychic type, because levitate's Psychic type. But I kind of don't want to have to deal with shulkers, because then you have to beat the dragon and then come back, and it's like really annoying, and I don't want to do it. Oh, hi. What's up? There's a lot of these guys, huh? I think also you could make an argument that Endermen themselves would be Psychic type. Probably Psychic Dark, since they teleport around and stuff. But I'm not quite sure if that would be strong enough, you know? Like, we really want to do this thing right, you know? I don't want to half-ass it. Yeah, there's 18. With the most recent being a Fairy type added in Gen 6. Oh, get out of the way. That dude is just like trapped in that little hole there. Okay, so we saw that guy spawn there. There's a spawner in one of these things, I think. Maybe both. But yeah, there's a guy on YouTube who did like a, can you touch every Pokemon type in like Zelda Tears of the Kingdom or whatever? And I thought that was such a good idea. I'm like, I should steal this and then do it, but just like a lot worse and less funny. I think that would be a really I think that'd be really good. Stop shooting me. I should have brought more swords. I'm gonna run out of sword. I think spider would be the easiest bug type, but you could also do silverfish if for some reason you don't find any spiders before you get to the dungeon. Bees would also do it, yeah. Cave spider also would work. So silverfish only spawn like in the stronghold, but I gotta get to the stronghold anyway, because... Oh, there's the spawner, I can see it. Or at least one of them. Because I need to get to the end to fight the dragon. Stop shooting me, okay. So, silverfish is like the backup plan, but I can't imagine not seeing a spider the entire time, right? I wonder if you could get away with touching a bug by like you know, building like a block update kind of thing that's like not supposed to work that way, and you call it like a game bug, and so that's how you touch the bug. I think that would be amusing, if not really in the spirit of things. Yeah, there was a couple I was gonna cheese more so. Flying is easy because you can do like just like a parrot or something. But I was thinking the way I would want to get flying was to make a bed and then jump on the bed, and you kind of bounce when you jump on a bed, and bounce just so happens to be a flying type move. So I think that should count. My logic on what counts as touching the type was basically either have something in my inventory that is the type. So that would be like dig up a rock, and I have a rock now, right? Or yeah, phantom would definitely count. Or punch something with my hand that is the type. So that would be like, you know, punching a cow for normal type, right? And then, or you could, what else? Standing on something with my body, I think, should count. So that would be like, I am standing on dirt, so therefore I have dirt type, right? And then finally, okay, so soul sand is also bad for another reason. I think stairs don't work on it. Yeah, see, so I can't climb up this stair because it's soul sand in front of it. So I have to dig out the soul sand and put, ooh, dirt, and put a cobblestone there instead. There we go. Again, not a big deal if you can jump, but this dungeon's specifically annoying if you can't jump. Yeah, Phantom would be a good bet too, and I kind of feel like Phantom should count for Ghost type since it's called a Phantom, but I don't know. My thought on Ghost type was, like I said, I think Soul Sand might count. I think touching the Wither definitely would count as Ghost type, but I don't want to do that because that would take so long. I just don't want to bother. I was also thinking that it would be very funny to just count dying as Ghost type. Okay, we have fallen in the water. This is not a great situation to be in because I cannot get out of the water because I can't swim. Because swimming and jumping are the same key. But we can do something like this. Dig that up. Kill this guy. Put a stairs and then just climb out of the water. The only dragon I can think of is the Ender Dragon, so I think you do have to like beat the game to do this challenge. Which is another thing I'm not super in love with, but it's fine, you know? I light this up, light that up. Fill those in, put it that there. Yeah, so we can be in water, that's fine. But I can't swim in the water because it's the same key as jump. Yeah, and like I know that there's all sorts of crazy speed tech you can do to get to the portal faster and stuff, but I don't know any of it. Like you can do that crazy, like, the thing where you're like in the nether and you like use like F3 or something and it tells you where all the mobs are. I don't really get it. So you grab this. Let's go ahead and light this up here. I don't really remember where I'm going, to be honest. Let's get this stair so we can get out of the water. We just need to go, like, somewhere. Oh, there's a zombie. Like, somewhere in this cave is the goal. And I don't quite remember where in the cave is the goal. But we'll be fine. I can just spend a lot of torches cleaning it up a bit. I'm out of sword. That's a bit of a problem. I've only got 16 torches left, though. I kind of feel like... Oh, I saw a little smoke spackle on that. So that might mean there's a spawner in there somewhere. You got to keep an eye out for the little smoke effects when they spawn to know like where they're spawning. We can use an axe. That'll be fine. In the current game, like as of, you know, if I was playing this on a version that wasn't from forever ago, I think axes do more damage anyway than swords. Ow. Okay, this is really bad. We actually are in a deep hole in the water here. I can get out, but there's these zombies. So throw his stairs down. There we go. Okay, we didn't drown. We definitely could have drowned there. What else? Yeah, I think axes actually do more damage nowadays. But, ow. Okay, so I saw that guy spawn. But I don't know if I can get over there given I have half a heart. Let's leave. I want to save all these stairs I've got. We're kind of running out of supplies anyway there. So, that's alright. Yeah, but I was thinking that it would also be a pretty fitting like end to the challenge for it to end with having to fight the dragon to get the well, you don't have to fight the dragon though, is the thing. You just have to touch the dragon. So you just throw yourself at the dragon and then die, and then you're all set. Which I think is pretty funny. Let's see. Let's eat this. And do I have another bowl of soup? Yeah, let's eat this. Nice. Alright, fully healed. Mushroom is actually pretty good in this particular version. They're terrible now because they don't stack. But in this one, none of the food stacks, so that's not as big of a detriment as it would be otherwise. Give me these back. Plant this here, plant this there. Yeah, so you see, I've had the lights off in this room for a while, so all these mushrooms are starting to spread. Genuinely, that's what I was thinking that I would do. Was you have to do the challenge in hardcore, so that you touch the dragon and then die, and then dying, like you dying counts as ghost. I thought of that, but I don't want to do the run in hardcore because I definitely die too early and fuck it up. But that was genuinely a thought I had, was that you touch you do the whole game and you don't die once, right? Because you're in hardcore and you can't. And then you hit the dragon, and then when you delete the world, that counts as ghost type. I think that'd be so funny. I also think ghasts probably are ghosts. Like, that seems right. Throw these in here. Out of room that one. Alright. Let me see if my trees have grown. Oh, I should turn out the lights so that more mushrooms grow. Oh, and I did end up moving this lever. This lever was like here, but I moved it to here so that I could turn it off from behind my little door. And I did put some torches here so that skeletons wouldn't spawn again. Okay, interesting. Right here. There's the pig statue. Yeah, exactly. It would look like we failed the challenge, but then, like, secretly, it was all according to plan. The problem would be that I would definitely die too soon and have to reveal the gambit early and be like, all right, well, we did ghost, but I got to make a new world now. We gotta start over the challenge. So sorry, hang on. So one thing that's pretty good about the particular size of this room is that the trees can't grow like tall. They can only grow at one height, I think, which is good because if the birch tree grows at its tallest height, I can't reach the very top tree block. I have to put down a slab or something, and that's not bad. It's just, you know, slightly annoying, right? The whole no jumping thing, other than the very start, is more slightly annoying than it is like real proper challenge, which I think is very funny. You guys go in there, put the one arrow in there as well, and then get the wood in here where it goes. Excellent. There's the pressure plates. I think I'm gonna call it here for the night. I've been itching to play some more of this, and I'm having a really, I'm having a good time. I like playing these old ass maps. I need to spend some time thinking about how we're going to take on the one over there that was just kicking my ass. And then we'll need to finish Rotten Caves. And I want to reorganize a little bit because, like, you know, coal should be near the furnace, right? Like minecarts near the minecart, that's a good idea, right? This next one, this shouldn't be wood. This should be like the rails, right? So I might spend some time reorganize all this crap and maybe doing various other chores, but I'm not going to do anything interesting. So thanks for coming by. I had a good time. I've been really enjoying playing this. So take it easy. I do plan to do tomorrow is going to be a Pokemon challenge. We're going to start on can you beat Pokemon Ruby with Trico, and I'm going to use a different layout because that's actually going to be recording for the main channel because I have to actually record a video for Trico since it is one of the starters. So I'm not going to have the whole layout and stuff. I'm just going to have, like, it'll just be the gameplay, you know? So look forward to that. Hopefully we can get all the footage in one day. Maybe it'll be 2. I don't know. Trico might be kind of slow, so I might need 2 days because I might need to do a bunch of grinding. But we'll get there. Yeah. Have a good one, and thanks for coming.